Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, a tough start for both of these teams, still searching for their first one of the season as we get going into week 3. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
The 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. I'm going to throw. He put everything he had. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one. We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolves. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Bronco 80, 79 Bronco.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hurt. Get it.
He's crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Hardy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go.
The drive begins with Henry. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st down, Jackson. Chasing out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense up to the line fast. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Alrighty, my bad.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Trap 60. 18 Cardinals.
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, this is almost unfair. He rips off such an impressive run, but it's still not good enough to move the chains. If he had picked up the 1st down there, it would have been something they play on his career highlight reel forever.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Design run, Jackson keeping it. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 3-3 game. Back to the bank in just a moment.
All right, I'm ready, my bad. I had to pause it to change my depth chart. I'm ready now. I'm good.
Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, this might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll run now on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? 18 card, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Hardy back deep to return. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready,
Sending them on the dive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. It's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
47-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready? 19, 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He's going to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
We'll go with the design keeper. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. He was good on his first attempt and a second from a little over 45 here. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Shoves him off. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
To number 22.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Got it. Ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the pistol, Henry. That is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, break.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Back to 60, back to 60. 18 Rattler.
Now looking to throw. Able to hit home, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Running this one left. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Come on, go.
Back-to-back carries here. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. And defense all over this one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming. But more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. He's got it at the 5. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10.
Ready.
They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down any pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Ready. Dragon 6. Ready.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
And the gun, Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Ready, ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
70 line. Go.
First down throw for Jackson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
A give now from the gun. He's going to work in for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He was brought down by Richie Grant. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Count 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Let's air it out on 3rd. That one's complete right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 60 by 6.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 yards.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar night, kid, go.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score. Ravens 13. Chiefs 12.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Dump off caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
Handoff now from the gun. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. To take possession in enemy territory. As that return gets him across midfield.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up a turnover. On the other side, clocking down and stop a potential pick six. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready, ready. Rap, ready.
Here's Jackson to throw. And set up the screen for Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Flying down the middle of Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Ready, 19 target.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The motion to receiver left. Looking to throw. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs trail by 8. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready, Viking 18. Hurt. Dragon 60. Go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 even. 60 even. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. Cali just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Setting up to pass. That's Hill on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Rig alert. Rig alert.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here he is to throw. He's still going at the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Wait, what's this? They fake a spike. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it.
You don't let me do nothing.
Recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a time. At least. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Putting a receiver in motion.
Top row 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Throwing now. That's cut beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got 1st and goal. Here's a design run. So finishing things
come on, G. Got me set out.
At the line. He's going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Good game.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end.